Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Texas, site to chase race number 2 for round number 1 and race 28 of the 2008 NRSL Hooters Series season. Alongside me once again is Stephen Paul III.
Oh, guys, we're back in Texas.
Yeah, just a few weeks removed. On the front row today will be Quentin Moore on pole alongside one of the chasers, Hunter Braxton. Another chaser, James Qualls, will start alongside Johnny Gardner in row 2 with Matt Duncan, Trevor Collins, row 3, John Irvin, Bafode Sacco, row 4, and Daniel Gitterook and Andrew Miller in row 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid as I hand over to Stephen for his thoughts and predictions.
So this is going to be an interesting race. We saw John Silver and Henry Sanford win the two races here. Last year, Time Pollard, who was the champion, won this race here on bid to his championship. This could help out. Zen Joltis was a crazy race, but a wild card race. This isn't as much the wild card race we saw in the Truck Series. A spin caused a crazy finish in the Cup race. Well, Henry just took care of business there. Non-chaser Mike Trout won that race last weekend. Our final row was Rob Evans and Carter Joey. Chaser right there. So highest chaser I believe was
probably Zain Abdullah, wasn't it? Because he's the one that's leading he's the one leading the points, I think, now. So I'm pretty sure he was up there.
It's Lewis. I didn't write about. No, Trevor Collins was. He finished second.
Fair. As with just a couple seconds left to go, let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Okay, continue.
It's Quinton's second career pole, first in South Boston. It's going to be an interesting race for sure. We'll see if it's going to be like the Cup race with packs or like the trucks. Like, it's hard to pass to the bottom, single file, and the green flag pit stop. This is like 20 more laps longer than the race last year.
Is coming into play here today. Mohammed Zain Abdullah, you see him there just a little bit ago. He is the points leader coming in as there is a gap. Cole Deaver's blown up in the 33.
That's a break for Cole.
Tough break for the VFW Chevrolet as he will not even get to start this race. Trevor Collins is second in points. Zachary Fitzwater is third. Matt Dixon is fourth. Enzo Nareza is fifth. Ace Rogers, Jessica Shelton. Oh, what are you doing, Deaver?
Trying to get back in the race.
Where was I? Where was I at on the points?
I'm not sure because we were all focused on Deaver.
Nareza's fifth. Rogers, Shelton, Braxton, Sam Young, Jesse James, Sky Commons, James Qualls, top 12. As we are green from Texas.
Yeah, that's be Cole Deaver's fourth DNF this season.
Does it
First
really count
since
as a DNF? He's not even going to get to the line. Technically, it's a DNS.
Well, first DNS of the season. Is Quinton going to take the lead? This team won the inaugural Hooters race at Daytona.
True. As Quinton's going to clear down in turn number 3, but here comes Qualls in the 24 car looking for the race lead, and 5 bonus points on lap 1. 3 wide to the line. Moore. Quinton gets the lap led.
Great racing right there. Here comes Duncan, who actually scored his best career finish of third here at Texas in season 3 or season 4
Hopefully
actually.
doesn't end up being just a pack race, though.
Yeah. Was it the? Where's Matt Duncan? Yeah, he finished third here in season 3. That was his best career finish in the 50 cars. He's up the track. Here comes Sacco.
Well, yep. Sacco's going to lead lap number 2 after Quinton led lap 1.
Here comes Gitteroak, right?
Yep, Daniel Gitterook as well in the 42, and yeah, this ain't looking promising.
Yeah, well, here comes Jerry Shelley at 139 race losing streak, trying to snap it here.
Well, they might be 3 wide down the back. Andrew Miller thinks better of it in the 47. That car was slowest in practice earlier this weekend. So,
and yeah, Andrew's best career finish is third at South Boston too.
No. Yeah, just didn't even get anything going there. Gitterick actually gets a lap led, so promising stuff
Jerry.
there.
Look at this bottom. This is the 2 longest non-winning losing streaks. Gardner's at 81, now Shelley's at 139. 3 wide on the bottom.
Well, they were thinking about trying to avoid 3 wide, but instead they end up with it as here comes Gardner looking for the race lead, and he will lead at the line.
Talk about another losing streak. Besides Cav, Hunter has the second one at 51 races dating back to Charlotte, so he's trying to get a win and clinch to the next round.
Yep. Also, 5 bonus points would help him out too, just because 8th in points coming in. Here comes the 29 car.
Yeah, he's already a 3-time winner this year. His last one with that Indy is, oh my lord, dun. Here comes Fitzwater.
Fitzwater. Yeah. Fitzwater is definitely doing things. He's up to 3rd now, nearly 4 wide behind him.
Fitzwater's next win will be pretty important because that means he will break the record for most career wins, but he's got to get the win first.
As Zain Abdullah now grabs the race lead from the 88. Nearly contact between Fitzwater and Gardner off turn 4.
Rob Evans and Paul Swanson are definitely the ones who need the win. Here comes Zach Flickinger, has no impact at all in the series.
Well, it's amazing that he's even up here. That car's been terrible for most of the season. Zain Abdullah got 5 bonus points. Now Fitzwater's trying to get a lap lead as well. Can't quite clear Mitchell Collins, though, down to 3.
You know, it wouldn't shock me to see Mitchell Collins win. You know why? We've had 3 straight races with first-time winners. Can we make it 4?
We might. 4 wide. That ain't good.
That's not going to work. That worked.
Somehow it worked. Oh, boy.
Oh, no, never mind. They're going to die. Well, great job on Matt Duncan to not get out.
Oh, contact! And around goes Dylan Young!
No, saved it. No, saved it. Oh, my God, what a save.
Save!
Holy shit. Oh, my God, what a save. Still green.
We are still green. What a job by the NRSL officials to hold back on throwing the caution back for that.
Wow, my God, what a save. Nope, that's going to be part of NASCAR Nixon's video.
Oh, wow. How was that not a caution? As Jesse James now up to 3rd.
Dylan heard your concerns about a pack race.
Yeah, I guess he did. As we're about ready to have chasers running 1-2, as Zain Abdullah is just kind of on cruise control almost.
Yeah, Sam Young, another one coming here. Sam, who has just 1 career win this year at Auto Club. Oh, God, up the track.
We might actually have chasers run 1, 2, 3, 4 if we're not careful. Because Sam Young's now going to go to 3rd. Here comes Qualls as well. And Jesse James making a move for the race lead.
Dylan's requesting a new pair of pants on the radio.
I think there's multiple drivers requesting that after that save. Sheila Shear was right behind it as well. Here comes Kyle Matthews, that 48 car. Matthews has yet to go to victory lane this year, and he's trying to extend a streak that dates back to, what, season 2?
What are you doing, Flickinger?
Oh, boy. Zach Flickinger thought about 4 wide. They're keeping it at 3, I hope. Yes, they are.
Oh, my God. Wow, that 48 forced his way into Qualls right there.
Well, they keep it to 3 wide. Qualls is in a precarious position, though. He's in the middle. Jesse James gets 5 bonus points for leading a lap.
We saw this in the truck race, too. The tires are wearing as the tires where you can't hold the bottom.
Trevor Collins is up here still in this pack. He's right there in front of Bafode Sacco.
Yeah, some people are starting to catch the pack back up, so that's going to help it. But the 60 car is catching it back there. Oh, God, 36 trying to side trap.
Oh, boy. This is not... I don't know how they're making this work, as here comes Zach Flickinger. Dead last in points, looking for 5 bonus points for leading a lap.
37 races since his last win at Lime Rock Mall last year.
Yeah, Lime Rock too. I mean, it's really hard to kind of call them spring and fall when they were just separated by like 4 weeks.
Yeah, Zach Flickinger is tied with Sacco because Zach Flickinger DNQ'd Edmond this year.
Yeah. As top 4 now single file for the time being,
Duncan.
although Matt Duncan throws a crossover on the 88.
Matt Duncan trying to tie his best career finish with that pass right there.
As Jesse James still all over the back bumper of the A to Zach Flickinger.
So Jesse James was 37th after coming into Richmond. If he wins this race, he's into the next round, boys.
Yeah, well, I can't say guaranteed top 12 finish, because if you get eliminated, then you can still finish. The drivers that get eliminated can finish as high as 5th or as low as 16th. So
here goes Fitzwater. Here comes Trout
Here
trying to make
comes
it 2 in a row back
Duncan.
there. Yeah, here comes
And they're
Trout.
going to be 3 wide for the lead. Maybe Gardner thinks better of it. Mike Trout looking for 2 wins in a row. He's now going for a spot inside the top 5.
Oh, yeah, here comes the one car on the bottom. They're all trying to make the moves.
Everyone trying to position themselves where they need to be as Johnny Gardner now makes the move for the race lead once again.
Yeah, Gardner's been 81 races since his best career finish is only 1 second-place finish at Dover this year.
I know what you're trying to say, but he's in his 81st career start, has yet to go to victory lane.
Yeah. Here comes Trout trying to make it back-to-back and make Gardner feel bad about himself.
Mike Trout, who... Oh, boy, 4 wide!
Oh, that's it. That's how. How are we alive?
How?
Oh, my God. Oh, no, they did
Now
not
Dixon's
make it.
going to make it 5 wide!
5.
There they go! That's...
Oh, my God.
That's it. That's the
big
field.
One. Oh, big one. That's it. Oh, God. Qualls. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, the plowing.
Zainadula, Enzo Nereza's in it.
My God.
Swanson's in it. Shelton,
Brian
James, Kev's in it.
Oh, 29's up. 29's done. 29's blown up. Damn it.
Braxton's in it.
Oh, God. That's the whole
Fitzwater's got a
Fitzwater.
piece of it.
Oh, yeah. He went 5 wide. There's no way they were making it. If they made that work, Jesus is coming off here.
Oh!
Oh, God. Zach, look at you. What are we? The dual race?
No, we're under caution. That's the difference. Mike
My
Trout
God,
is the leader.
Where's the red flag for oil? Ain't a duel.
Oh my gosh. So many drivers out
So
of
many.
this one. Ace Rogers was in it as well. Sky Commons has
chaser.
damage.
God, everybody just having damage in this one. Oh, God, Brian James almost got collected. And they're going to have a wreck back here trying to pit.
Well, some drivers aren't even going to pit, actually, underneath the caution. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll bring you back to show you what happened. Taking a look at what happened, I mean, they're 4 wide already. Matt Dixon decides to make it 5 wide. They're leaning right here. John Irvin goes up the track with
insane.
Fitzwater. There's Flickinger as well. Fitzwater bounces off of both Sacco.
If you remember the Cup race from last year, we had this similar type of wreck in the Tri-Oval. So I'm not surprised to see another big one here. That ended with
There's
Kyle Matthews
Collins,
flying this one.
Marilyn Escondari.
This
There's
one.
Braxton getting his damage. Jermaine. There's Kev sliding through it. Nereza.
The lows were ours.
James Qualls
Yeah,
is in it. There's Ace
Unlike the
Rogers.
Oh, the 8 car just sliding in.
Sky. Well, no, the 8 was in the original part of this. There's the 10. 29 was involved in this part back here.
Unlike the Cup wreck last year, this has some effect to the championship, and you just know where to go. 8 car slides down, you slide off the banking or whatever. On the
Yeah, he was trying to slow up.
Dylan
Young
brakes.
didn't.
Paul Swanson did not also. The 27 just said screw it.
27
car,
Oh.
no brakes at all by the MRSP cars. We thought we were going to start park. Rob Evans crashed.
Yeah, Evans was in it. Actually, I'm willing to bet if you look at Swanson's part of this, watch the 27 come in here.
Did he come in like a wrecking ball?
So he's going to hit the 17, and that's going to send him right into the 03.
Yeah, the 27's never hit so hard.
And that's what sends JT Bryant up and over.
Oh, God, just sliding up, 92. All the pilots wrecked. Damn Texas. James Qualls got a piece
I think
of that back.
most of the chasers are involved in it. Trevor Germain's down in the grass.
Jermaine just getting a nice look at the mowing down the grass, helping you out, Charles.
Braxton was in there, though. There's what's left of the 91. 90 obviously was in it as well. Yeah, all 3 MSRP Motorsports cars.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough day at the shop.
With that said, let's go ahead and take you back to the restart or to some onboards, actually, of this one first. Onboard, Zachary Fitzwater. On board, Trevor Collins. On board, James Qualls. On board, Brian James. On board, Ace Rogers. On board, Sky Commons. On board, Sky Commons. On board, Ace Rogers. On board, Brian James. On board, Trevor Collins. On board, Trevor Collins. On board, James Qualls. On board, Brian James. On board, Trevor Collins. On board, Brian James. On board, Trevor Collins. On board, James Qualls. On board, Brian James. On board, Trevor Collins. 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 On board, Brian James. On On board, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. On board, Enzo Nereza.
Did the 40 hit the brakes?
Debatable. On board, Ace Rogers. Wrong place.
Brakes.
I mean, he hit him. They plowed up. They stacked up in front of him. Not behind him, but in front of him. On board, Jessica Shelton. Can almost just barely see the instant start up ahead of her.
Man. Ooh.
And last but not least, on board, Hunter Braxton.
Oh. God.
And we're back, getting ready to go back to racing on lap 22. Drivers out of the race after that last incident are a lot. Seth Cole, Haley Lordigan, Zach Flickinger, Paul Swanson, Steve Pollard, Dylan Young, JT Bryant, Mitchell Collins, as we're back to racing. Oriel Pollard, the points in Mohammed Zain Abdullah, John Irvin, Enzo Nereza, Carter Joey, and Daniel Gitteroke. And what a jump for Mike Trout, who's looking for 2 wins in a row over Sam Young. Johnny Gardner is third. Then Matt Duncan falls to 4th. Mary Shelley's up to 5th now on that restart. Matt Dixon's looking for 6th on Quinton Moore.
Yep, and with less cars, more likely, big break in the pack. So most likely not going to have another big wreck like that.
It's highly unlikely as... Oh, actually, I'm kind of surprised. 10's got no hood. 18's got no hood as well. 9, 24, and 17 are off the pace due to damage. 61's got no hood. 92 and 83. Well, some of these actually, I think they got held up behind a guy that's also already damaged. 76 has damage, yes, but 92 and 83 I think are worse. Like, Fitzwater actually I think is just fine as well.
No, well, he got using the original.
He's got a little bit, but they fixed it.
Yeah. Up here, Jesse James could be in good shape here. Same with Sam Young, Mary Shelley, who just missed out on the chase.
Well, Sam Young, Matt Dixon, now their goal, I think, for the day needs to make sure to be just keep the car in one piece. Dixon could leave here as the points leader now as a result of all this.
Do we have any green flag pits? Wow. Do we have any pit stop under the caution?
I didn't see these guys pit. So I'm not exactly sure why not, but they could have pit other, and we just didn't realize it though. So
yeah, because if they have to pit and the people who had to get damage, here goes Mary Shelley though. We'll touch that in a minute.
Yep, Mary Shelley looking for the race lead, looking for her 2nd win of the season as takes the fight to the 99. You might as well just go with your point. Go ahead.
Well, if these guys have the pit, Braxton, Qualls, and Jess, if they can keep enough pace and stay on the lead lap, they have a shot at the win.
Maybe, but I feel like their cars are going to be a little bit too far off the pace, though.
Jess definitely.
Because they're 185 there coming off turn 4. Shelton's 167. Well, better to probably just compare corner entry. 192 going into turn number 1. And Jess is only at 169. It looks like that's about the limit she can go.
Well,
as the fight continues between the 99 and the 60.
Mary right there.
As Mary clears for the race lead off turn number 4. Here comes the 88. Never mind. Mitchell Collins, though, looking for third. Jesse James nearly got into the quad oval wall as Mike Trout looks for the lead once again.
That's Trevor Collins in the 16.
What'd I say?
Mitchell Collins.
Oops. There's only one Collins in the chase anyway. Nearly contact there, 32 and 47. That's Andrew Miller and Jerry Shelley off turn 4 that nearly got into each other.
Yep, I see it come. Mary, I don't know if Mary's won a cup race here. I don't think she has, but I could be wrong.
Don't think she has. I know Jerry Shelley has won a cup race here.
That's true. It's pretty ironic to hear Jerry Shelley winning a race.
Is Mary Shelley now falling back, loses a spot to her teammate there. That might have been choreographed a little bit there with Trevor Collins. Collins came into this race, trying to find him. Second in points. Duh, never mind. So Collins looking like he could easily become the points leader as well. Andrew Miller now clears for third. Shelley tries to take a peek back inside of the 47. Meanwhile, this is a 12-car lead pack, and they are already catching the 17 to lap the Valvoline Ford.
That's not going to work too well. That's going to be hell.
As they're going to catch her off turn number 2. Collins going to try to go for the split, I think. Collins actually did get mildly affected there. Shelton does her best to try and stay out of the way, though.
Yeah, last time she was a lap car at Texas, the field dodged off of Kyle Matthews' front bumper, so that looked like that didn't happen this time.
Well, yeah, Kyle Matthews is kind of in a different pack. As Mary Shelley, a big loser that time around. Matt Dixon gained a few spots out of that, though, at least for the time being.
Look who's up to third, Mr. Jerry Shelley in the 139. That could be the magical number, because that was Jeet's number. Can Jerry do it?
As Gardner trying to take a peek inside of the 32 for third. Trevor Collins trying to close in on the 99. The next lap car that they'll catch is James Qualls right now, actually. Braxton, Commons, and Qualls are in a pack, though, so might be a little bit more up to speed. Meanwhile, Collins taking a peek for the lead, and I think the fact that they haven't pit yet kind of confirms that they did indeed pit underneath the caution. Because if they hadn't pit, they would have had to have pit by now, I think.
So if Mike Trout is able to come back, this would not be the first time a driver wins their first 2 races back-to-back. Adam Erickson did in Season 1 Cup, and P.J. Williams did in Season 2 of Hooters here.
I was going to say, has it been done in this series, though? I think it would have. I think, didn't you look it up, and what was it, Zorline and Henry Saintford are the only 2 to win back-to-back races that were not their first 2 career wins?
Correct. P.J. Williams won at a Lowe's and Joshua Tree. Throwback to Joshua Tree.
Yeah, a track that is definitely never coming back. As Johnny Gardner makes the move for the race lead, clears off turn number 2. Sam Young, battle of chasers there with Trevor Collins going into turn number 3 for second. Matt Duncan throws it in on the 57. They're going to be 3 wide off turn number 4.
Jerry Shelley about took out the 99 right there.
Well, 57 nearly took out the 16.
16 trying to be the best chaser back-to-back weeks. I don't know how many times that's happened in the history.
Probably very infrequent. Well, wait. I mean, Shelton did it, I think, back when she was in the 42. Having those 3 straight seconds to start the chase.
Yeah, one of the greatest starts in history. Here comes Sam Young going for his second career win. He's had over 80 starts, but only 1 win so far.
As that was earlier this season, though, so hey, 2 in 1 season wouldn't be too bad as he looks for the race lead, trying to get 5 bonus points there for his chase hopes. Came into this race 9th in the points, just a solid run basically is all he would need.
Yeah, Sam started his career in the 06, sucked, so he went to JD Motorsports, then got a ride back with Finch and doing pretty well. Here goes Matt Duncan here in the 6th. No career wins for Duncan.
And Sam Young will lead the lap, though. 5 bonus points to them.
Yeah, Duncan's best finish in the third in Texas in Season 3. His best finish this year was a fourth. So it's been a struggling career for Mr. Matt Duncan.
And granted, just, second year of his career, I think.
Yeah, but it's been a little tough here. Here comes Gardner.
Gardner now trying to make a move again.
Wow, the tires are so bad. People are just not dying. They're just washing up so much.
As Trevor Collins nearly got up into the 99. Side by side again for the lead as they go into turn number 1. They are catching the lap traffic of chasers James Qualls, Sky Commons, and Hunter Braxton.
Gardner did win early this year at Ontario, and he won a couple duels this year, but that doesn't count for anything.
Those were in the Cup Series, though. He hasn't won yet here. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
oh, no. Oh, that was close to being 4 wide. They get it back to 3.
Not enough cars in the pack to be depth. Here comes Quinton trying to become the first pollster to win this year.
They got the 4 wide almost. They've got enough cars to get 4 wide. 47 up the track.
I'll take that back. Fitzwater won for the pole at Lime Rock.
As Trevor Collins now once again looking for the race lead.
Oh boy, this is going to get hairy.
As they're going to have 3 lap cars to deal with. 9 laps to go from Texas.
And there are 2 chasers.
No, there's 3 chasers.
Oh, God. Don't go on the outside, Collins. Don't go on the outside. Yeah, you want the outside.
As Braxton, though, side by side with the 10 in front of the race leader.
Oh, man. This is going to be death. Don't do it, Hunt. Don't do it, Collins. Oh, my God.
I think there's separation. Nope, never mind. Just.
Oh, 3 wide. Might be 4 up there.
Yeah, we're down to 11 cars in the lead pack.
Yeah, oh, God. This makes me so nervous watching this. How about Trevor
47
Collins
had to pit. 47 had to pit.
Yeah, I don't think these guys pitted like I said.
I think they pit. I think they definitely pit. The problem is I just don't know if they were able to make it the rest of the way on fuel.
Well, look at
as it's a Roush 1, 2, 3 at Texas.
Well, look at the lap times. They're almost a full second off.
And they're catching one of the other Roush cars, Jessica Shelton.
You know, we saw this in Indianapolis, and then it landed in shambles. Here they go. They're 6 is pitting. What the heck was that?
Collins gets around the outside of his teammate. Shelton blocks third on back, though.
The 16 is trying to have a great start to the chase, man.
Looking for a second and a first to start the chase, possibly. Less than 6 laps to go, and right now, Trevor Collins' only competition is his teammate, which isn't even a chase car. Dixon makes the move for third.
Here comes Trout trying to make it back to back.
Sheila Shear also up here in this battle, up in 6th.
Matt Dixon, this is not a short track. What are you doing up here?
Sam Young makes the move. Mary Shelley makes the move on her teammate. Thinks better of it. Matt Duncan got the wall off turn 2.
Yeah, his tires are gone. They're a full second off.
Sheila Shear's got damage in the 59 car. I just noticed this.
Yeah, it probably got it from that wreck right there. Somebody's gonna wreck. Remember we saw in the Cup race at the last lap, Seth Cole took out Tim Randolph.
Andrew Miller would be the next lat car.
Yeah, but I think he's on the pace. 60 cars digging, man.
Trevor Collins is under 4 laps away from his second career win. Mike Trout makes the move for third. Duncan makes it 3 wide into turn 3.
Oh, man, that was a bad move by Duncan. How bad the tires are. Oh, my God, they're sliding, man.
And there are now just 3 laps to go here at Texas.
Trevor Collins, man, like I said, second last weekend. Where is he on this? Yeah, second. So not bad. He won his first career win was at Pick Stadium.
As trying to make it 2 wins on the season. Does Mary Shelley deny that here today?
You make it back.
I think they're actually catching the 47, ironically enough. 2 laps to go for Trevor Collins in the City Ford. Here comes Mary Shelley looking for the race lead.
I think if I was on the Roush radio, I'd tell them to let the 16 go. This ain't really smart. No,
Shelley gets back in line. Matt Duncan, though, has grabbed third for the time being.
Yep. Do they have to pit? Nope, they don't. And this is going to get dicey here with the tires, how bad they are.
As
16 car.
white flag is out, we'll race it back. Trevor Collins, 1 lap away from a spot in the round of 12. Here comes the 60.
Wow, you got wow. Oh,
Side
man,
by side, down the back for the race lead.
16.
Is
No, he's
Mary
no
Shelley really going to do this to her own teammate?
This reminds me of Ryan Newman and oh my God, she did
Off
it. Here
turn
we go.
4. Mary Shelley's going to do it. She denies Trevor Collins a win at Texas.
Wow, that was dirty. That's her first non-road course win in the series since Pig Stadium in Season 3.
And for Trevor Collins, it's back-to-back second-place finishes to start the chase.
Mary Shelley, 4th career win, 19 races since her last win at Edmond. Wow, that. Well, Trevor Collins is pulling the Jess from Season 3 here, I see.
Mike Trout denies the all-Roush top 3.
And denies.
Mike Trout is one of the hottest drivers in this series now.
Yeah, well, you know that also denies Matt Duncan's best career finish, or tied it at least.
Yeah. As the top 10 today, Mary Shelley, Trevor Collins, Mike Trout, Matt Duncan, Johnny Gardner, Sheila Shearer, Sam Young, Jerry Shelley, Matt Dixon, and Quentin Moore. So Jerry Shelley's going to have to wait till at least start number 140 to get the to get that first career win. Steven, your final thoughts?
Well, I gotta tell you, that was very interesting. Fitzwater, even though if he doesn't perform, he still gets a top 15. Collins, man, it looks like he's going to be trying to get the second start to a chase with 3 straight top 2 finishes. I think he might even clinch it to the next round with this rate by points.
He might. The magic number obviously would be 148 over 12.
Yeah, Trout with another great run, like you mentioned with Trout. Besides the 20th at Richmond, he's had a top 5 since most sport in every race, so he's doing really good lately. Matt Duncan got denied. Well, tied his best career finish this season. Denied his best career finish, tied right there. Sam Young was the second best chaser, it looks like, so good job by Sam. Matt Duncan was the third. Matt Dixon, is the third. Jesse James is the fourth.
Fitzwater was 5th.
Yeah, so that's
Brian
not bad
James
for him.
was 6th highest, despite kind of plowing into that big wreck.
We look at the bottom. Jess is having a bad chase so far. Let's see if any chasers.
I mean, the most notable I think was Swanson, because he's the worst finishing chaser here today. He was already 15th in the chase grid coming in, so.
That's going to help Sam Young a little bit, because Sam Young finished 31st at St. Joltis. Kev 37th and 19th. That's going to be a little brutal. Braxton was 23rd and 30th in his 2 races. James was 36th last week, so that's going to help him out. Swanson, like you've already mentioned, Seth Cole was 32nd and 41st. That's a big ouch. Commons was 20th.
Seth didn't even make the chase, though.
Oh, he didn't make the chase? Oh,
no.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at the wrong one. Commons was 28th and 24th. That's not going to be good. Ace Rogers was 23rd and 18th, so that's going to be a little borderline. Qualls is 40th and 25th, so he's going to need some help next weekend at Portland. Oh, dear Lord.
Portland's okay. It shouldn't be the same chaos that we saw the last time.
What's going to help the 42 hours? They got an 8th last weekend, and the other chaser here, Jesse James, 27th, and with a top 10, that's going to help them for sure. Rob Evans, 42nd, and it looks like he finished 22nd, so he's going to need a lot of help going into next weekend. So that's kind of rundown of the chasers right here. We are going to Portland for the elimination round. I don't know if we're going to Edmonton, Cleveland. I don't know where I'm going. Whenever Charles tells me to take the charter flight to, we'll find out where we're going.
Well, basically, we'll probably be on that same flight just because that way it makes more sense. Either way, congrats to Mary Shelley on her second win of 2008.
Fourth.
I said second win of 2008.
And 4th career win.
Unfortunately for her, probably going to be a little bit controversial there that she denied her own teammate an automatic spot into the round of 12. But either way, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming race related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching the premiere with us and commenting down there, just so I know who was watching, all that good stuff. For Stephen Paul III, I'm Gordon Fan291, and this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Trevor Collins leaving the dislike.